five. Your winners, we've talked about some of them. Khalil Herbert, Ramondre Stevenson, and Isaiah McKenzie. Go.
So McKenzie, we already talked about getting all that target share for Buffalo, and I think he continues. I think he's got a great chance to be a contributor, much in the way of Zay Jones, as someone that you put on your bench and you use on occasion, maybe even as a number 3 receiver in PPR. That's valuable. Khalil Herbert, if he's got an opportunity here to kind of audition for the lead job in Chicago, I wonder if he takes it over and ends up working 50-50 with David Montgomery. Now, we talked about this 2 weeks ago and about how Herbert could step in and be better than Montgomery. And then Montgomery against the Packers responded with an awesome game. He looked great, but he left week 3 pretty early. They said with knee and ankle injuries, I believe. And then Matt Eberflus said after the game, it's just one lower leg injury and that it's not very serious. So we'll see. If the news comes out Monday that Montgomery's going to be fine, then it's going to be hard to be as excited for Herbert off the waiver wire. But man, is he worth having on a roster just in case Montgomery does stink or does get seriously hurt. And then speaking of a running back that kind of broke out, Ramondre Stevenson didn't have all of the short yardage carries. In fact, no, he did. He had 5 of 8 inside the 10, 7 of 11 snaps on 3rd and 4th downs. For whatever reason, I was thinking Harris had an edge there, but he didn't. So there might have been a changing of the guard today, and Ramondre could have been the better running back for New England. But that's an offense that's got some big question marks with Mac Jones and his health going into week 4.
Yeah, the Patriots running back is going to be tough start-sit decisions, and Stevenson was only started in 9% of leagues. Let me check Damian Harris's start percentage. Harris was started in 48% of leagues, and they, it was pretty even. They were within 1 carry. Stevenson had 16 touches. Harris had 13. They both scored. Stevenson had the better game. I don't even know. I mean, is it easy? Can you even make a guess at who's going to be better rest of season? I'm sure I'm going to make you do it. So take a guess. Who's going to be better rest of season?
Yeah, the knee-jerk reaction is to say Stevenson.
Keith?
Damian Stevenson.
All right. Exactly. Heath's winners. Cam Akers the captain now. He was started in just 18% of leagues. He was the guy, but he fumbled at the goal line. That kind of sucks. Cam Akers, Romeo Doubs, and Justice Hill. 6 carries, 60 yards. Go ahead, Heath.
Yeah, I think Akers is, if not on the guy, on his way to becoming the guy and making it more clear week after week that he is the best running back and he's back. And so I would anticipate we will see 16 plus touches for Cam Akers moving forward as long as he stays healthy. And that will make him a number 2 running back at worst in fantasy. Now, if he fumbles inside the 5-yard line again, or if one fumble inside the 5-yard line is enough to make that not true, then that'll be a problem. But I don't think when these guys are both going as well as they can go, Cam Akers is the better option, and he is the one who's going to get the majority of the touches. Justice Hill is just something to keep in the back of your mind or on the back of your roster, because he's clearly the number 2 with J.K. Dobbins now, and there can be value in that role.
Akers played 18 of 21 snaps in the second half, 9 of 10 snaps in the fourth quarter. Overall on the game, it was a 50-50 split down the middle between Henderson and Akers. Henderson had the majority of the valuable snaps, third downs, and inside the 10. But Akers looked pretty good. The fumble sucked, but hopefully the Rams can overlook that. And it was Hill who had all the valuable touches for Baltimore, at least the majority of them. Played more than Dobbins. 7 of 11 snaps on third and fourth downs. 5 of 7 snaps inside the 10 for Justice Hill. And not Ja'Kalen Dobbins. So I don't know when that flips. You've got to figure that flips eventually.
Yeah.
But it's a good showing by Justice Hill.
I mean, come on. I can't see Justice Hill being the lead running back for this team.
No, I could see Justice Hill being the Gus Edwards to J.K. Dobbins, Mark Ingram, though.
Yeah, but you know what? Another thing, I could see Gus Edwards coming back and being the best running back at some point. People really should stash him, right?
I have a harder time seeing that.
How close he is. Yeah.
Well, he said he was close for what it's worth. If you can certainly believe Ravens running backs when they tell you about their health. That's what I've heard this year.